welcome back to Trails from Zero, where we are this time in another exploration, pretty much at the beginning of Chapter 2, and we did one of the side quests so far. Looks like most of the rush guys, but the rest have already been let go. Alias, you'd think the CPD could hold their ground for even a damn minute. Isn't this just setting a bad example for citizenry too? Well, whatever, it's got nothing to do with me. With stuff like this always happening, it's no wonder the public's got no faith in the police. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's Lloyd, hiya! Hey there, Mimi. Glad to hear you finally remembered my name. Of course, you're Lloyd and the others from the special sports section. No, that's not exactly right. It's the special support section. Just a moment. Why does she only remember Lloyd's name? Proud of you, Lloyd. I never thought you'd be able to leave a stronger impression on me. Impression? What are you talking about? So, special sports section, what are you doing today? I'll be rooting for you guys. Do your best. I, like so many others, wasn't able to snag tickets for Argonseal's new show. The line at the department store was nearly 100 yards long, and all the other places that had tickets sold out immediately. I really wanted Mimi to experience Ilya's amazing acting. Ah well, I suppose I'll try again in a month or so. Lloyd, Rennie! Thanks for helping me with traffic control. Oh, sorry, that's way too informal. Detective Bennings of the Special Support Section, thank you for your cooperation with traffic control. Come on, Kate, you really don't need to treat us like that, we're friends. Besides, we've always had our backs too. Why wouldn't we return the favor? I suppose you make a good point. Next time I'm in a bind, I hope you won't mind bailing me out again. For sure. Just give us a ring and we'll be there. Thanks guys, you're the best. Well then, back to the job. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Maybe the anniversary festival is the cause of this spike in petty crimes. If that's the case, I need to stay extra focused while I'm on patrol today. If I had to pick Crossbell's greatest charm, it would have to be the city's liveliness. For example, when the festival arrives, kids and the elderly alike get positively giddy. Next month is to celebrate Crossbell's 70th anniversary festival. Is it even possible to outdo last year's? With the festival fast approaching, we've begun to receive reservation after reservation. Frankly, we're making it somewhat tough to coordinate. Stocking up on the proper ingredients, designing the restaurant decorations, we've certainly got quite a lot on our plate. Ah, how lovely. I hear that there was an absolute frenzy of people scrambling to try and snag tickets for Argonseal's new show. Yet another example of a common folk not knowing when to give up. It's much smarter to save yourself the effort when you know your odds are slim. I assure you, I'm not jealous or anything of the sort. Welcome. What can I get you? Nothing right now. So, how was the weather? Talk about clear and... Guys, you have to talk. This conversation isn't going anywhere like this. Oh, come on now, dude. There's no need to be so nervous. It's just a marriage interview. It's not like you're strangers. Okay. Just quiet. The anniversary festival is just 1 month away. It's probably safe to say that it's going to be another busy year. Finally, I thought that the lunch rush was never going to end. Since the festival's almost here, business has been getting way too hectic. Still, it doesn't seem to phase Brown in the slightest. He always has time to spare after orders. Man, what's his secret? If I were as fast as him, I would have way more time to chat with our lovely lady customers. Why is there a car here? Are they allowed to park here, Kate? I suppose they are. So, what do you want to do today? Wandering in towns like usual sounds totally lame. I would suggest we get tea from somewhere. My wallet is like a mega lone mirror. Guess we're stuck with our usual routine of window shopping at the department store. My parents are making me take care of all the shopping, yet they couldn't spare me a single mirror of extra spending money. They gave me the exact amount needed to cover the shopping list, so I can't buy myself anything. Sometimes I hate how thorough my parents can be. My daughter runs a juice stall in the administrative district. At home, she's been boasting about how she's already gotten a handle on business. If you ask me, she still has a long way to go. Before long, she'll learn that the path of a merchant is a treacherous one. I used to manage my own stall too, so I know all about the intricacies of running a business. My daughter is doing a good job, but she still has a long way to go. We even keep schedules for train, bus and airship services here for your convenience. Since we get a lot of customers from Urbonia and Calvert, it helps to keep them on hand. Feel free to take a look at them too. Welcome to Time's department store. Are you looking for anything specific? I can help you find whatever kind of shop you're looking for. Welcome to the Time's department store. Please speak to the receptionist at the information desk if there's anything specific you're looking to purchase. I hope you have a wonderful shopping experience with us. You there, please listen to me. I begged Sofa to save some Archon Seal tickets for me, but he told me they're all sold out. I thought I could score them pretty easily since I work here. Sorry about that. There's protocol I have to follow. I wasn't able to buy any for myself either. Don't feel too bad about it, janitor. I'll make it up to you later. Really? Fine. Take me on a date then. Sure. Is that really what you want though? I really wanted those tickets. You're such a dummy, Southwark. And please take me out on a date. No need to make a scene, Janetta. Archon Seals announced their newest play they're performing. I believe it's called Golden Sun Silver Moon. We had tickets up for sale here, but they sold out on the first day. Can't say I'm surprised, they're extremely popular. I feel bad for Janetta, but she's going to have to put up with it. I really wish I could have gotten one for myself too. Pretty sure we already have a vase for Ellie. How old is Mom? She's freaking out over brands like a teenager. Crossbell has brand new shops from all over the Muria. Too bad I can't afford any of it, even if I tap into my secret savings. Your occupation has you walking around all day, so you should tweak your feet to a dependable pair of shoes. The right pair of shoes can make a big difference when it comes to post-work exhaustion. Yeah, if you had just new ones, you know? Not... He still has the same ones as in Chapter 1. The Crossbell Guardian Force headquarters can be found at Belgard Gate. Apparently we got the latest and greatest equipment, but things haven't had a chance to make a name for themselves, so they're stuck doing plain old guard duty. I had a trader come by earlier trying to sell me art. I declined though. To be honest, they were all fairly poor quality. Perhaps just me, but I've always felt those who make art solely for the sake of money lack the passion required to make truly great art. Traders these days are too focused on making a profit. They don't see the intrinsic value of the goods they sell. My advice to them is to improve their ability to discern the quality of goods. Do you place more importance on comfort and durability or style and design in your clothing? Each customer has their own preferences, so the possibilities are endless. It's up to you to decide what style of clothes works best for you. And you have no updates either, which sucks. New gear is always welcome. Okay, we were down there already. You mean out here? The kids from Street and the residential district have Sunday school today. Ah, that's where she will be. It would be nice if I could get Rio to treat his studies a little more seriously. Sorry, he's busy fooling around with sight. Hi Auntie Lit, it's been a while. Sorry I haven't been able to stay in touch. I've been really busy lately. Well, if it isn't Lloyd and his friends. I heard that you've been working your butts off lately. Didn't you get featured in the Crossbell Times? I'm so proud of you. No, come here and tell me all about it. But of course, ma'am, I'll recount my heroic exploits to you and spare no details. It was certainly a lot of work. Please contact the SSS if you ever find yourself needing our assistance. Hold on a minute, everyone. Don't you have the slightest bit of shame? Haven't you all been acting way too friendly with my aunt? Oh, don't be stingy. She's Cecile's mother, isn't she? Yeah, man. She treats us like family and feeds us. Why are you killing her vibe? Listen to your friends, Lloyd. There's no need to be a stranger. That goes to the rest of you too. Come by anytime you'd like. We'd be more than happy to have you. You betcha. Thank you, ma'am. Roger. They've all made themselves way too comfortable here. I don't want you special support section folks to hold back either. I'd love for you to visit more often. Alright. I can feel the city livening up. Is that the right term? The right pronunciation? Livening? Livening? Now that the anniversary festival is fast approaching, did you guys know that this year marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as a state? I'm willing to bet that they're going to pull out all the stops for this year's festival. The first step to baking a great bread is to pick out the right ingredients. All sorts of goods are more readily available since the introduction of a transcontinental railroad. I think I'll try using flour produced in Orange State this time. I feel like I can make some great bread from it. I'm at least as skilled as Oscar is. I haven't lost yet. I pull ahead by improving upon the ingredients. Hey, the gang's here to visit again. Aren't you guys popular? The customer's been chit-chatting about you, lady. I'm flattered. We've mostly been doing simple support requests to help out the citizens. It may be a grind sometimes, but it's nice to see that our efforts are appreciated. You know who's even more popular though? That pub of yours. He's the talk of the town. That? I should have figured. Ever the glory hound. I catch a glimpse of him, and when I'm done working in the morning and think of myself, damn, that's one cool looking canine. You gotta introduce me sometime, man. You know I love dogs. Heck, I'll even throw in the new bread of the month, my treat. Nice, they're putting out this month's signature bread. This bakery's signatures creations are to die for. My feet just keep carrying me back here. Keep this a secret from my parents, will you? I've been coming too much lately. All the staff members recognize me now. There's not much I can do about it. The bread is too delicious not to sneak right on back. Welcome. Feel free to take your time and look around. We've got our latest monthly signature bread out on the shelves too. This type of coffee would probably go well with a monthly special. Here's a recipe if you want to brew it for yourself. Thick espresso. Bennett's challenged Oscar to a bake-off a bunch of times, but hasn't had any luck besting him. He's clearly hellbent now though, so he might need to watch out. Oscar's bread is quite a favorite around here. It goes beyond the ingredients he uses or knowing his way around very often. He's got a natural feel for combining different baking techniques. If you continue along this road, you'll find yourself on the West Crossbell Highway. You'll find Belgard Gate at the end of the road, set up right beside our border with the Empire. You'll often find transport trucks passing through there. As per tradition, I create a coaster for the anniversary festival every year. I've been doing it for 20 years now. I'm grateful that I'm able to continue doing what I do. This year is Crossbell's 70th anniversary as a state. I get wistful thinking about how it ages with each passing year. I appreciate how everyone is feeling more festive as the anniversary festival approaches. I can't sit still, I need to do stuff. I think the carpet needs replacing. It's important to be in a good mood when the anniversary festival approaches. It might be a good idea to tidy the room up a little bit. Alright. Whatever you say, man. Construction has picked up to a rapid pace in preparation for next month. Next month is a festival celebrating Crossbell's 70th anniversary, so eyes from all nations will be on us. Anyone who owns property is going to be trying their hardest to impress doing it. Many of our buildings are set to have their construction completed by next month. There's an opportunity to amass an immense amount of wealth. It seems that Ilya girl from Arconceal is incredibly popular. Since Sammy spends every waking moment talking about her, I feel like I know everything there is to know about the girl. The mate here is Sammy. I managed to score tickets for next month's Arconceal performance, but unfortunately they're B-section seats. Sheesh, after I went through such great lengths to get them too. Can't complain though, I'll be able to see my beloved Ilya, I just can't wait. Still no entry. My little Momo loves to read. She recently began delving into this one novel series. She only managed to get her hands on a few of the volumes though. I can't bear to see a frown on her little face, so I ordered the missing volumes from the store. Wanna give them a go? They might just get their hooks in you. Fair warning though, we only have a few volumes in stock. Did you know that Harold is a kid? Throw in the fact that he also runs a family business and I can't help but feel a kinship with him. Yeah, I already have that. Momo's at Sunday school today. She's such a shy girl, but I'm worried if she's getting along with the other kids or not. I'd have to ask her sister about how she's holding up in class the next time I go. We've been getting more appointments than usual as of late. Must be due to the odd influx of accidents and legal disputes this year. It's definitely gotten more hectic here, that's for sure. Accidents, legal disputes, things have been extra crazy on the office this year, especially for Mr. Grimwood. Oh, hello everyone, it's been a while. I've been hearing a lot of stories about the special support section. It seems you've all been working hard since we last met. We've been doing our best to, but we still can't hold a candle to someone like you, sir. Yeah, those rushwacks we caught were basically bailed out as soon as their rights were read. Well, it's common knowledge that the Mafia are deeply ingrained in Crossbell society. And that being said, I believe your actions have drawn out the light that was dimming in a great many of the citizens' hearts. I too was snapped out of a daze. Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. Your words mean more than you could ever know. Oh no, I'm the one who should be thanking you. Keep up the good work, Special Support Section. Theric may have his moments of frivolity, but he's a kind, considerate young man at heart. Simbi can be a precocious one, yes, but her boundless cheer could turn her around for the worst of days, and she is excellent with housework. As for Henry, he's been smiling so brightly these days it could light all of Crossbell. Being surrounded by my grandchildren makes this old girl as happy as can be, with the best gift my son has ever given me. I've made plans to meet up with an old friend of mine today. I imagine it'll turn into a bragging competition about our grandchildren. I'm a pretty handsome guy, so why aren't I getting invited to any parties? Well, I racked my brain and figured it out. I straight up suck at dancing. I need to practice, and fast. I can't embarrass myself like some chump in front of all the ladies. Gotta get some dance practice in. Today is Mama's cooking class. It's so much fun. I always support Mama and everyone else if I need it. I apologize, but I have something to attend to tomorrow. Tomorrow is a church day, right? So you attend Mass every week, don't you, Sophia? That's pretty amazing. I'm not sure I'd call it amazing. Right, now if you spread the parsley like this... perfect, just keep doing that. Any man would be lucky to have you as a wife in the future, Cindy. Yeah, you really mean it? The main dish of today's class is going to be a salmon stew. Isn't it wonderful to cook alongside all your friends? Oh, let me help with the dishes. I love these sort of things. Yeah, we heard she does that from time to time. Just meeting with her neighbors and give cooking classes. I remember there being a fishing spot here, but I think that was in Azure. It's a splendid day today, isn't it? Representative Campbell just took off in an unbelievably luxurious orbital vehicle. You know, come to think of it, they'll be holding a diet meeting before long. Crossbell's politicians and members of the diet are about to get a whole lot more busy. The diet's budget meeting draws near. Crossbell's politicians are about to get a lot more busy. You have no reason to visit. Except that Ellie lives there, probably. Marie that tickles. I bet Marie's the most spoiled kitty to ever live. Marie gets lonely if I don't pet her every once in a while. Our company's performance has been spectacular. We've even opening up a new branch office in the Kreuzen province in eastern Evonia next month. What to do? The management at my company asked if I'd be interested in becoming a branch manager. I have to give them an answer, but I'm just not sure. It's a pretty big opportunity for us. I think I should hear my wife's opinion before I make any hasty decisions, though. You really should, especially when it involves moving. You should really talk about it with your wife. Sunday school is currently in session in the cathedral's classroom. Currently it falls on my shoulders to keep anyone suspicious from interfering. But you're with the police, correct? Please feel free to enter in that case. Given that we're responsible for the safety of the children here at the cathedral, I take guard duty very seriously. Especially now with so many incidents occurring throughout Crossbell. Just take those monster attacks the other day, for example. Are they talking about the wolves? I consider myself a capable cook, so I make lunch for all the kids during their Sunday school lessons. I feel like I've been getting more picky eaters these days, but that's where I can really show my mettle as a chef. I subtly mix in their least favorite food with their favorites. That way, their taste buds will slowly get used to them. And when I finally reveal what they stuffed themselves with, oh, the look on their faces. It's really something to behold. I quite enjoy coming up with ways to help them overcome their picky eating habits, you know? You know, the anniversary festival is coming up next month. Time really does fly. Or maybe it just feels that way because I spent my time in a secluded place like this. The anniversary festival is already right on us, is it? I still remember last year's festival as if it was yesterday. A skirmish between Erebonia and Calvert 30 years ago robbed me of my husband. We used to fight day in, day out, but it really is quite lonesome to be left behind like this. I know it's because of that war 30 years ago that I lost him. But I can't help but feel guilty. There's never a dull moment with all these kids running around. Honestly, kids used to bug me to no end. But ever since all my prayers probably paid off and my business began to really boom, I feel I've become more open-hearted. I really owe a great deal to this cathedral, don't I? The mayor of Crossbell City also stops by the cathedral to pray on a regular basis. It seems he prays for the peace and safety of fellow Crossbellans whenever his schedule allows him. Teaching Sunday school is one of the practices that was founded by the Septian Church for the purpose of educating our youth. Sister Marble is carrying on the practice of teaching Sunday school to this day. Sister Marble has been in charge of this cathedral Sunday school for some time. I myself am supposed to head to the downtown district tomorrow to teach the children there. Oh, only a few words here and there. I have heard people speak of the SSS efforts. Pay no mind to those who ridicule you as mere bracer copycats. For the goddess of the sky shall always look down fondly on those who act for the sake of righteousness and justice. The very fact that there are those, such as yourself, who are trying to help others is something to be cherished. Thank you, Archbishop. The two gangs operating out of the downtown district are the Saber Vipers and Testaments, right? Those Testament hooligans in particular look like they belong to some religious cult. It's a truly regrettable thing. I hope they are one day able to realize the error of their ways. I truly wish I could help those Saber Viper and Testament kids. It is my earnest hope that they are one day able to realize the error of their ways. Long ago, the Great Collapse shook the world to its core, irrefutably changing it. It is what caused the destruction of the continent we live on, Zemuria. It also annihilated the highly advanced ancient Zemurian civilization along with it. Looks like we're in the middle of Sunday school lesson right now. This really brings me back. I think I see some familiar faces in the class too. Sleepy. Gotta stay awake, Ken. You're gonna get in trouble if you go to sleep now. But it's so boring. If you fall asleep in class, I'm gonna tell Big Sis. Those two are pretty cute. Must be twins. Actually, they kind of remind me of someone. Oh, I know who those two are. I think those two were added in with the remaster, because this came from a remaster from Trails from Zero, not the original. And these are the sisters, the siblings of a character from Trails of Cold Steel 3. That got newly introduced there. And they were basically backported in. Eek! Don't peek at my notes. My dad loves to talk about old stuff like the ancient Zemurian civilization. Wait, where are Rio and Anri? I wonder if they're playing hooky today. Better not have forgot. I even told them we had Sunday school today. Well, I don't have time to worry about them. I need to study now. I don't know, man. I feel like with modern technology, even stopping a terrible disaster like a Great Collapse would be a piece of cake. Yeah, but we had stuff like that back then too, and it didn't help, so who knows? The Great Collapse! Wow, I didn't know everything could just disappear like that. If you think about it, that's really scary. Hey Hammer, were you able to follow what Sister Marvel just said? Were you even listening? It wasn't even that hard. Really? Just show me your notes when you get home later. My twin brother Tamil isn't that great when it comes to studying. Guess this goes to show that being athletic isn't everything, huh, Tamil? Hamil thinks he's all that just because he's a little better at studying. The Great Collapse occurred a long, long time ago. It was caused the destruction of a continent. It also united the highly advanced civilization, and that is it. Let's visit Mainz. Did all the best men in Mainz decide to skip town when I was born? It's my brother who's lazy to the core and totally antisocial. Plus, I know he's a miner, but does he have to smell like mud all the time? Anyway, Carlos may be an option, but he's far too gentle for my tastes. I prefer a man who's more wild. I guess the only thing I can do is go to Crossbell City and hunt down, I mean, look for a man. When does the bus come again? I've been transporting Septium with my truck for a while now, so sometimes I can't help but think, when will we end up running out of Septium? It's not like the mine has an infinite amount. Ah man, just thinking about it always twists my stomach in a knot. Now that those monster nuisances are in the past, Mainz is back to the same old, same old. The only nuisance we have to worry about now is the mining crew complaining about how they don't get off work early anymore. I'm just glad they're no longer in danger of getting jumped. Good thing those monsters are a thing of the past. Now the town doesn't have to worry about stepping outside at night. And it's all thanks to you for everyone. You have my sincerest thanks. Oh man, I just want to hop back to bed. Is that too much to ask? Due to those miners' excessive noise and partying, Norma and I weren't able to get much sleep. Just how long do they plan to keep this dump monsters are gone party going anyway? The miners around here throw what they call a monsters are gone party every single night. Honestly, I think they're just looking for any excuse to drink their fill. Or just preserve my sanity. And 2 braces are here. You all handled those monster attacks pretty well. Remember not to get too caught up in your victory though. Always stay committed to improving yourselves and you'll go far. Is he finally starting to acknowledge the SSS? Remember this, success invites pride, and if you allow it in, it may just drown you. Lose yourself in its depth and you never find success again. Always stay committed to improving yourself and you'll go far. Oh, nice to see you again. Good work at busting those mafiosos. Sounds like you were able to build up quite the case against them. You mean Mirage? Regardless of our success, they were still acquitted after 2 days. That may be, but don't beat yourself up over it. Even if you replaced the police with bracers, I still doubt the outcome would have changed. Ever since the attacks, we make sure to patrol mines every now and then while working on other jobs. The guild might be busier than ever, but it's something we have to do. And you are still here. I'm biding my time in this town until I can fulfill my goal, purchasing those precious septium crystals. You see, crystals aren't something small a monster will drop like Sepith. Pure septium contain a magnificent glow and are worn as jewelry by most of the Erebonian nobility. If I were to return home accompanied with a bag of septium crystals, I'm positive that I could make quite a profit. Yeah, and given how long you've been here, you would need that just to balance out your costs. My lady is the sole daughter of a prominent imperial merchant. She ventured here to Crossbell with the intention of becoming a great merchant herself, dragging me along with her. Since I left the mansion without saying anything to my lady's father, I'm positive that I will get a harsh scolding when we return. If we do not return home soon, I'm going to be out of a job. Goddess, I hope my lady will be able to procure those septium crystals soon. Daddy gets grumpy and grumpy as the anniversary festival comes closer for some weird reason. Did I do something wrong? I started talking about the anniversary festival and then Daddy got all angry. Since the anniversary festival is right around the corner, everyone started to act all festive. I know the festival is great and all, but slack off too much and someone could get hurt. Even if they want to make it to the festival, they should focus and not make any stupid mistakes that could get themselves injured. My son Alec was scampering about town again today. I do wish he would be more cautious. It's not very safe with all the heavy-duty equipment lying around town. And there's cliffs too. If he isn't careful, he's going to get seriously injured one day. I think I better sit down and have a serious talk with him about minding his surroundings. If I don't make that clear, he may get himself seriously hurt one of these days. Oh, you guys are that group who helped out the town. The special support section, right? Thanks everyone, Gans and I owe you big time. I'm scared to imagine what would have happened to us if you hadn't stepped in. Special support section, I make sure to raise a glass in your honor tonight. Oh, damn it, just thinking about how hard I tanked at Barker yesterday is pissing me off. Really dug myself a hole this time. I gotta win it back stat. I wonder if Marlowe lent me some mirror again if I ask nice enough. May have lost a bunch recently, but I'm gonna earn every mirror back. Just you wait. No? Mac's injury finally healed, thank goodness. Now we can finally get the mine back to its standard pace. Oh, I'm feeling it today. These rocks can't stop my pickaxe. I was finally given the green light to come back to work after my injury from the monster attack healed up. Man, I hated being confined to my bed. I'm ready to burn off this energy in my mines. I think there's no one down here, right? Alright. Have you ever gone to those creepy ruins down that fork in the mountain path? It just fires me up thinking about it. It's the kind of place just begging to be explored, and I'm gonna see it myself one of these days. The Septium mine in Mainz is well known for its abundance and magnificent quality. On top of that, Septium of all 7 elements can be found in our mines. Foreign merchants are willing to trek all the way out here in order to buy it. But it's going down, the production is going down, so... Huh? Oh yeah, I'm slacking off here. You got a problem with that? Look, it'll just be for a little bit, so don't tell the other miners, alright? I'm worn out right now, so I just need a break. Don't tell the others, alright? Max has fully recovered from the injury that monster gave him at long last. He's definitely enthusiastic about it. I have to make up for all the lost time, dear, he told me. Master works in the excavation plans with Mine Chief Hoffman. They have to do this every day so Mainz doesn't surpass the Septium quota mandated by state government. We owe you all for your help, Special Support Section. If it weren't for you, things surely would have gotten ugly. To think that those strings of monster attacks were coordinated by a group of people. We were nearly ensnared by the Mafia's clever trap. I truly cannot thank you enough for protecting our little town. It shouldn't be long before we regain what we lost from delaying our excavation plans. My heart goes out to the mining crew, but I need them to soldier through it for a little while longer. Alright. Oh! Hello, Copan. Ah, man, this is nice weather. Not much to say, but there he is. I don't think there'll be anyone up there, but... Nope, nothing. Back to Mainz. Back to Crossbell, I mean. Conceal tickets are famous for their insane prices and scarcity. There are 3 different types of seats in Section B, A, and S. Apparently the troop has prepared exclusive seats for their most distinguished visitors. Only sponsors and special guests may use them though. Alright, the crowds were insane, but the day tickets went up for sale. I wasn't able to nab one for myself. How disappointing. The power of Arkansas's fans never ceases to amaze me. Even I couldn't get my hands on tickets for a new show. Backstreet? Hey there, wanna play? We're offering nice discounts today. I've been touring casinos all over the continent to sharpen my skills. I'll be training exclusively in Crossbell this year. It's just a place to push my gambling prowess to new heights. I've been touring casinos. I personally cannot wait for the next month's festival. The entertainment district is about to get a whole lot livelier. It's our busiest time of the year, so you're about to see the mirror roll right in. I came by this month with the hope that I'd be able to purchase tickets for Arc-en-Ciel. Hey, a lot of tourists like yourselves are here to buy them right now, ma'am. Not worth getting depressed if you didn't manage to get your hands on any. If you want to wait a couple months, this handsome fellow would gladly. I've got my own tickets already. Father arranged it for me. I feel as if I've missed out on an important experience here. Man, that wasn't how it was supposed to go. Do not worry, Randy. There are other fish, as they say. Oh, Father, you're too well prepared. I can't enjoy it this way. One of our guests yesterday was on the verge of losing, so they tried to cheat. Utterly disgraceful. A loss is a loss, you must accept it with grace. Cheating tactics won't work on me. A loss is a loss, you must accept it with grace. Welcome to Barker, everyone. Oh, hi Wendy, haven't seen you around here much lately. Sorry, Cherry Pie. Been busting my ass off at work. I can only come like 3 times a week right now. Oh, that sounds so boring. Isn't 3 times a week kind of a lot already? Fixing Randy's gambling addiction will be a leviathan of a task. You haven't pulled any all-nighters here with us in a while, Randy. I'm bored. Come play more often. Maybe if I need it. Oh, I'm in good form today. Time for all the money I lost yesterday to return to Papa. Haven't been here in a hot minute. Good to see you haven't changed, Gramps. Is that you, Randy? You're damn right, I need to play with slots every day. I lost too much money yesterday. I need to make up for it somehow. That's a terrible idea. I welcome you to Barker Casino, everyone. Business has been booming, no doubt thanks to the upcoming anniversary festival. The tickets for Arc-en-Ciel's new play went on sale yesterday. I've never seen a line that long in my life. Between the festival and Arc-en-Ciel's new play, there's a lot to be excited for. I'm quite looking forward to next month. Now, who do we have here? You look like you could use a little fun. And I know just the place. Man, I've been seeing a record number of bigwigs coming in lately, all searching for some fine quality entertainment. I bet it's cause the diet session's coming up. Ain't that just the best news? Whenever the diet session's coming up, we get a huge influx of businessmen and politicians on the hunt for a perfect entertainment spot. I'll be making sure all those big shots know that they can get good drinks here. Arc-en-Ciel's new play is called Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Tons of fans gathered here for the announcement. You should have seen how crazy we were going. I wanted to pick up some tickets too. But I know my limits. Definitely don't have the stones to push my way through those rabbit fans. Wahoo! I kicked everybody's butts in sales. Oh, thank the dairy angels above. I beat everyone's sales numbers this month. Thanks, everyone. I couldn't have pulled it off without you. I managed to get crowned as this month's MVP amongst all the food stalls. And I owe it all to my loyal patrons. Now they're the true MVPs. How could I be so stupid? I accidentally slept through the opening sales of our biggest show. I rushed out the second I woke up, but I sold just one person before me. Poor you stupid idiot. You just cost us our chance of seeing Lady Ilya perform. I thought I'd once again be able to gaze upon Lady Ilya's resplendent visage. I've been waiting patiently for this day to come, and yet... Tickets for us on seals are going to be hard to get by. Even the B section seats are really expensive now. I hate to say it, but I might have to give up on trying to catch a show this time around. I don't think a student like me will be able to afford any of these tickets. Damn it, I even tried to ask my parents to help me pay for them. I guess a student like me can't afford to go see every performance. And we can't go in, okay. A person from the Epstein Foundation came to set up our Orbital network access today. We can provide even finer service to our patrons now. Ah, Chief Roberts. Oh, aren't you Tio's boss? What is someone from the Epstein Foundation doing here? I'm here to supervise the installation of the Orbital network into the hotel. Any business or hotel may take part in testing out the Orbital network. All they have to do is send in an application. Makes sense to me. Is this Orbital network stuff that easy to set up though? Well, there are regular inspections regarding the intended usage of a type of industry. However, the IBC pays for all of the equipment, so I believe it's quite a good incentive for businesses to become a test environment. But anyway, they've graced me with the opportunity to run various tests that I otherwise wouldn't be able to. Not many people can run the terminals competently, so I've had a fair bit of trouble training them. Also, for your information, a terminal costs 1.5 million Mira to buy outright. It's unfortunately not a price that your average citizen can afford just yet. Oh well. And here I was handling the terminal at the SS carelessly this entire time. We have little reason to worry. Physical damage to the terminal is a minor concern. Do let me know if your terminal breaks down, my dear Tio. I'll be there in a jiffy. I fix it before you even can say Orbital Terminal. I do not believe it will be necessary. I'm qualified to repair it. This is the online reservation the manager implemented, right? I'm sure it's excellent, but I don't really understand the details. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this online reservation system. Perhaps I'm getting too old to understand these fancy trinkets. The hallway and rooms on the top floor are very large, so cleaning them is quite a task. The Orbital network is still an unknown yet fascinating concept for Crossbell. Our manager hopes to prepare our hotel for the future by adopting this new technology while it's still in its infancy. Hey, come here, check out this necklace I just bought. Ain't it shiny as hell? I love being a barker, one of the best decisions I've ever made. I hear that last month's incident put even Ravash into a panic. I heard rumors that some of the higher-ups got an earful too. Oh, it's not like it makes much of a difference either way. Ravash's roots still spread all throughout the city. We're not going anywhere because of a mere incident like that. Usually, Ravash wouldn't bat an eyelash towards something like last month's incident. It's probably the sort of thing they're used to in that line of business. That man from Ravash came by for some drinks again yesterday. Something had him in a real foul mood. He was going off on some rant pretty much the entire time he was in here. I think he said something along the lines of, "Screw those police brats." Maybe he was having some kind of conflict with them? Eric is calm and collected regardless of the situation. He doesn't even break a sweat when serving cocktails to that man from Ravash. Oh, I think I really might be falling for him. All of my rival sales have been skyrocketing, but if I take on more work and try and catch up to them, my shoulders start killing me. Yeah, I think it's about time I go to church and see if I have any meds that'll help me. My shoulders have been so stiff lately, I think I might go to the church and see if I have a remedy. What? What do you else want? Piss off, take one step closer and you're on private property, got it? Wait a minute, I recognize that face. You guys are... Damn, yeah, you're those... We're here again. Pretty safe to assume this building belongs to the Mafia. I think we should leave it. It would be a bad idea to provoke them. I have to make a visit to the IBC this evening. I was able to purchase some delightful antiques for a bargain price, but now I have to actually transfer the mirror. What a pain. When the Orbital network is finally up and running, I won't have to go to the bank every time I want to make a transaction. How does that work? Basically, people will be able to access their IBC accounts and make payments online via Orbital terminals. The virtualization and expanded accessibility of bank functions are the two greatest merits of the IBC's involvement in the Orbital network project. That being said, I believe its full implementation is still a ways off from now. Sorry to hear, that went straight over my head. Same here, I got lost real quick on that one. Well, I think I understand the gist of it. Sort of. You genuinely are hopeless when it comes to everything Orbital, aren't you? So young yet so incompetent. I worry for you, boy. I don't know if it's so much me being incompetent as it is you being startlingly tech-savvy, especially at your age. Anything new? Nope. Could these be from a doll studio that's right off a mountain path? No, I don't think these are Rosenberg dolls. Those are truly one-of-a-kind masterpieces, nicer than even these. Nicer than these? Damn. Oh well, something tells me that there's a few too many zeros in there. But maybe it's just my imagination. You wouldn't happen to own one, would you? No, not me, but someone I know. She's shown me a couple of hers before. Is that so? I would like to see one someday. I hear Rosenberg dolls are indescribable. Balloons, get your very own balloon here. Make sure not to accidentally let go, because they fly away. In the end, I missed out on getting most Archon's here tickets. My friend and I made sure we got in line bright and early, but they sold out right as we were about to reach the front. If only we'd been 5 paces ahead in line, we would have made it. This is unbelievable. Just thinking about it ticks me off. Those tickets are too expensive to begin with. I couldn't afford one even if I smashed my piggy bank to smithereens. Personally, I'm not nearly as interested in Archon's here as everyone else seems to be. I kinda want to see them at least once, but before I invest in a ticket, I'd like to buy a new refrigerator. I intend to stock up on all the latest models before the festival, then watch them sell like wildfire. Next month can't come soon enough. So these new products are manufactured by ZCF, huh? ZCF is an acronym for Zeiss Central Factory. It's an engineering factory located in Libel that was founded by clockmakers. They're hailed as some of the brightest minds in orbital engineering. I've heard they have the best airship technology too. ZCF was the first factory to develop an orbital airship. Nowadays, most international airships we ride are ZCF made. Leute, we got a new Epstein-made orbital vacuum cleaner in stock today. Are you trying to sell me on a new vacuum, Wendy? What? No way, I just want you to admire this thing's insane suction power. I just adore the smell of a fresh new orbital gadget. Wendy used to work as an apprentice under someone, but I don't know much about him. He's supposed to be some really amazing orbital engineer though. Yeah, the guy in the downtown district. Are you looking forward to Archon's new show? I know I am. I managed to get my hands on some B-section scenes, so I finally get to see them live. Ilya, Ilya, I love you. I never perfectly executed Proclamation of Devotion. As a true fan, it's only natural I do so at least once a day. Yeah. I figured I'd follow my mom's footsteps and try running my own business. My only problem is I had to take out a hefty loan just to purchase this card. That's why I need to work hard to boost my earnings however I can. I wanted to see how far I could get on my own, so I took out a loan rather than borrow the money from my mom. You've only really made it as a merchant when you have business going well enough to pay off your loans, right? I'm gonna give it my all. We're about to start arranging a draft of a budget in the conference room at City Hall. Right now we need to finalize a budget outline ahead of a Diet's budget session next month. The conference is only meant for members of financial affairs, but of course Diet members are already sticking their noses into our business. I have to go there again for the afternoon session. I wonder how many more of them will come interrupt us this time. You can't go there. Oh, it's you guys. Keep up a good work, everyone. How are things going for you lately, friends? I know you told me you've been having a hard time finding time to study, so... You mean the qualification exam? I think I'm going to focus on my everyday duties for the time being. That doesn't mean I have given up my dream of becoming a detective, though. It sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Got it, buddy. You hang in there too, alright, Lloyd? Oh, it's you guys. By the way, I often see you talking with the receptionist. I think her name was Rebecca? Man, she's a pretty girl. Don't mind me, it's not like I've got any ulterior motives or anything. But receptionist Rebecca is a stunning beauty. Don't get me wrong, Fran is cute too, but Rebecca is just mesmerizing. Wait, what the hell am I saying? Sounds like you have a crush. Listen to this, guys. The 1st Division got their very own operation room yesterday. It's down in the basement. Well, really? Yeah, they have an incredible setup. Not to mention 3 different operators working down there. That kind of irks me, to be honest. I can't let them show me up. Don't beat yourself up over it, Fran. As far as the CPD is concerned, this is the 1st Division's world and we're just living in it. Damn it, I'm not going to let them show me up. I'm going to give you guys the best support an operator can. Thanks, Fran. I know we're in good hands. Oh, Ellie, to you. Thank you for all your help earlier. I hope what we did was adequate. Reading over those old cases was a great learning experience. I'm glad it wasn't too boring then. We've been steadily building a database ever since they decided to install an orbital terminal at the station. Can I count on you to help me again when the time comes? It looks to me you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information to our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back, and please accept this as compensation for your hard work. 1000 mirror, 2 U materials. Don't forget to come back when you have more. And we can't go downstairs. There's going to be all sorts of events during the anniversary festival. Between guiding citizens and acting as security, us officers have our work cut out for us. It's the biggest job of the year, so we've really got to make sure not to screw this up. Come next month, the Metropolitan Division will be plenty busy too. I still can't decide what it is. Is this a map? Or... I can't interpret it, sorry. And it bugs me. It's been one damned incident after another this week. I pulled an all-nighter doing an on-site inspection. And now on top of that, it sounds like there was a shooting near all those warehouses. Sheesh, I wish the citizenry would at least try and understand some of my hardships. Having to pull an all-nighter is absolute torture. I don't get paid well enough for this crap. What's up, guys? Don't know if you heard, but there's been an uptick in violent crimes as of late. Our 2nd Division guys don't have any time to take a break. Oh, really? That's concerning. Yeah, it looks like the anniversary festival isn't the only thing we're going to look out for. Stay safe out there, guys. Be aware of your surroundings while you patrol the city. You hear more and more disturbing stories about violence breaking out here in Crossbell by the day. There was even a shooting last night. I was just on my way to do some questioning. We'll be celebrating Crossbell State's 70th birthday with a festival next month. Festival is being extended to 5 days to celebrate this momentous occasion. Please refer to our informational brochure for more details. Can I have a brochure? I wanted. Can't go there. Nothing. Sounds like we're already at each other's throat over next year's budget. Members of the media are dying to go to the Diet's budget session Q&A. Usually the veteran politicians will take up all of the time for themselves and leave little to nothing for the younger ones. If you ask me, this is the time that the Diet should be working together. This is depressing. It's rare for you to show up here around this time, Lord. You off work today? Unfortunately not. We've been working since this morning and haven't had a day off in a while. It took me quite some time to fully understand what the extent of our workload will be. That's so? I suppose the life of a police officer is not an easy one. Working in the library is one of the easier government jobs. We get an appropriate amount of time off work. We've only open 6 out of 7 days a week, so everyone who works here is guaranteed at least 1 full day off. My librarian spirit urges me to come in when we're close to tackle any odd jobs that need taking care of though. And the 2nd volume of Mark and the Witch of a Deep Forest as well. I bet you didn't know this, but this very library has quite the history itself. The original traders of Crossbell used to store their ledgers inside of this building. That's why you're able to find books dating back 300 years here. I dare say this place is an absolute goldmine for a historian like me. This library managed to inherit all of those documents from centuries ago. It's a shame they're not publicly available. The director comes to work outside of our hours of operation to organize the books and update our catalog. Not only does it serve his bibliophilic desires, but most importantly improves the quality of service for our patrons. I know library director doesn't sound like a flashy title, but he's one of the finest men I've ever had the pleasure of working with. Not many people know this, but the director's the one that keeps our lawn in tip-top shape too. I know library director doesn't sound very flashy, but he's the best man I've ever worked with. And then the voice of a goddess called out to her. The path is open for you, little one. It's time for you to return to your friends. Hearing that, the fox began to run as hard as she could. Oh, I'm so excited. Mom's gonna read me a book. I can't wait. I've been seeing this super well-dressed man wandering around here as of late. I think he's the mayor's secretary, if I remember correctly. You can really get a sense of how passionate he is about his work. Not to mention he was even nice enough to give me a greeting. Now that is a real gentleman. Kind, charming, even went out of his way to greet me. I had to cancel my vacation not too long ago. My plans got canned when I had a bunch of work thrown at me out of nowhere. Work in the service industry can sure be a challenge sometimes. Today's noodles will send you on a trip to noodle heaven. They're plump, but they've got a good elasticity and swim through the broth quite nicely. Make them with some water I gave it from Mainz mountain path. Firm, flavorful, what more can you ask out of a noodle? Why don't you take a little brief and try a bowl? I'm always looking to further perfect and own my craft. Give me your honest feedback on them after a taste. My resolve is as firm as the noodle themselves. Grace has been busy as heck running around collecting information lately. I've hardly seen her in the office ever since she got back from a business trip. I really hope she's not trying to dig up dirt on another celebrity. Grace is looking pretty busy these days. I wonder what she's up to this time. I'm just praying she doesn't write another article that results in us being showered with complaints. Oh, the SSS is here again. What's up, everyone? Hey, you know that article about the wolf attack in the latest issue? I wrote that one. It's the first time I've had my article selected as a front page story. I'm on the top of the world. I still haven't gotten over it yet. I've decided to entrust Reigns with a local news photography, and he might be a rookie, but man, this guy sure knows how to deliver. His photos in particular are top notch. A bit more mentoring and he should become a great reporter. Alright, about time I go looking for some new stories myself. We got Arkham Steel's preview performance and the anniversary festival next month. Things are about to get hectic. Hey Grace. Oh, my SSST's besties are here. My SSST besties are here. It feels like it's been forever since we last met. The news about last month's incident with these monsters left me speechless. Don't you worry, my friends, I know you've been busting your humps. It's nice to see you again, Grace. Now that you mention it, someone else wrote that article, huh? Yep, unfortunately I was away from Crossbell at the time, covering a different story that needed that special Grace pizzazz. I'm really sad I missed out on the chance to write about you guys again though. You're my favorite subjects for sure. I think that may have been better for us in the end. Yeah, getting dunked on all the time by your articles can really wear a guy down, you know? Why can't you guys feel the boundless love I have for you? I'm like a mama bird watching her chicks grow up. Surely it's fate that we meet here. How about you give me an inside scoop in relation to this investigation? It seems Grace is in the middle of her break, everyone. We should really excuse ourselves. We wouldn't want to disturb her. Good luck with your work, which we will not interrupt or be anywhere in the vicinity of. What? You're leaving me already? Oh, come on, you don't gotta be so cold. Okay, now I'm curious what is written in this article. What do we have in the books? In the feature, Anniversary Festival draws near. Next month, Crossbell State will celebrate its 70th anniversary. Excitement for this auspicious day has been steadily mounting. Schedule announcements. This being the 70th anniversary, the state government plans to put extra effort into this year's celebration. City Hall's festival schedule revealed today who confirmed this. The parade will be a particularly grand spectacle this year. The requirements on running food stalls will be greatly relaxed, states a public relations official. Many gatherings and celebrations are planned to coincide with the festival. Mayor McDowell is booked to attend many such events. Preparations begin. Preparations are started acting in earnest throughout the city, with many shops already decorating for the occasion. This festive decor has anticipation skyrocketing as many cry, "Next month can't come sooner!" The owner of a popular restaurant in Central Square is hard at work preparing souvenirs for the festival. It's a special year after all. The festival is coming up next month. Has everyone made their plans? Archonseal's upcoming performance. Also debuting next month, Archonseal's next performance, titled Golden Sun Silver Moon, will open on the first day of the anniversary festival. The moment tickets went on sale, fans flooded in from all around. Tickets sold out in the span of an hour. Titled Golden Sun Silver Moon, the play is based on a famous classical tale. However, the world-renowned Archonseal with its phenomenal artists capture and accurately retell the story. We will follow up on the play in a future issue. Great results from our new star bracers. A new bracer duo, Estelle and Joshua Bright, both 18, recently took posts at the Crossbell City Guild branch. They've already stolen the citizens' heart by solving over 50 cases, despite being the youngest bracers of the branch. Even during the Libel incident last year, they were regarded as exceptional leaders through that ordeal. There's no mistaking it, they possess ace-class skills. Expect more great things to come from these two as a representative of a branch. Aftermath of a wolf monster incident. In the aftermath of monster attacks that have occurred in the outskirts of Crossbell, the city government has decided to compensate the victims. Following the investigation performed by the Guardian Force and the Division of the Police, we now know that the attacks were human-initiated, resulting in chaos and destruction in the affected areas. The city received criticism for how long it took to act and a lack of transparency on where the funds were coming from. But what were the reactions of the affected locals? "I'm just happy that things are back to normal and I can return to work," said the miner that was injured. Furthermore, two suspects that were accused of using the monsters to blackmail, assault and damage property among other things were released on bail early yesterday morning. Celebrity of West Street, police dog Zaid. After saving a boy from an imminent car accident on West Street, Zaid has become highly popular with the local children. Can often be found playing with them. Please pay him a visit if you're a dog lover. International. Imperial family attends award ceremony. The Erebonian Empire held an award ceremony presided over by His Highness Prince Oliver in lieu of His Majesty Emperor Eugent. Chancellor Osborne awarded medals to 7 individuals, including soldiers and influential figures. Leisure. Come, future divine anglers. A group of fishing enthusiasts have set up a branch of a fisherman's guild on East Street. They're always looking for new members to join in at Crossbell's fresh fishing spots. They plan to hold a fishing tournament during the anniversary festival. Those interested, why not come and participate? Alright, yeah. Mr. Croix is one extremely busy man, just as you expect from the IBC's CEO. He's usually out conducting business in other countries, so he's not around often. But when he does come in, you'd better believe I give him the warmest welcome I can. It's my duty to welcome Mr. Croix whenever he enters the building. If you've ever seen a fancy red limousine cruising through town, that's his. Alright, let's check out today's economic section. Ha! I anticipated that the stock market would be more volatile now that the anniversary festival is drawing to a close. It's the most opportune time for solo investors like myself to take part. There's no festival greater than the Crossbell's anniversary festival. Foreign tourists pour in an insane amount of mirror into our economy. No good investor would let such a golden opportunity pass them by. Crossbell's safety rating has plummeted over the last couple weeks. We've got to stay on our best guard, or things could easily turn ugly. The security department constantly tracks the level of safety present in all of the Maria's major cities. Mr. Croix often goes abroad on business trips, so we have to take proper precaution to ensure he'll be safe. More customers have been showing an interest in investment banking lately. We've been receiving an increasing number of inquiries regarding the IBC's bond policy. The service you helped implement has been popular thus far. I imagine that's been influencing the recent change. Oh, by the way, how are things going with you lately, Miss McDowell? The account you opened up a long time ago is still open. Oh, I didn't know you were into investing, Ellie. Oh, look at Mademoiselle go! I opened it because it made for useful study material. Political movements are often reflected in investment patterns. Sadly, I can't come here as often as I could when I was a student. My job keeps me too busy, so I apologize. No, it's okay. You can always come back whenever it's convenient for you. I'll help you get back into the swing of it. The stock market speculation has grown considerably as a field since you went abroad, Miss McDowell. New investments are made daily and brokers regularly plan how to compete with one another. I can explain the details to you next time you're here. Hey there, welcome to the IBC's main reception desk. Would you like to open an account or perhaps make a transaction? We also offer introductions into investments, loans and assets. We can even teach you a thing or two about managing real estate. Go ahead and use any of our services. Wow, it really feels like you can do just about anything at the IBC. You technically can, as long as it's mirror related. Their services cover just about anything you could ever want. I think this is good for something later on. That's why I buy it. Our security department has been receiving a lot of questions on foreign businesses lately. VIPs are constantly asking for bodyguards, so we've been getting requests to train security guards from all over. Doesn't matter what company it is, security will always be a difficult task. If a company continues to grow, then we have to expand our security to match. Some businesses are struggling with that. Those well-known Fisherman's Guild tried to get me to join their little entourage. It'll be a cold day in Vienna before I lump myself in with any kind of group. Especially when it spouts nonsense like, the first rule of fishing is to have fun.